Kimberly Sullivan, the stepmom who is accused of holding her stepson captive for the majority of his life, is scheduled to appear in a Waterbury courtroom for the second time this week. And we're also learning more about what first responders apparently found inside that home. News 8's Brittany Taylor joining us live from Waterbury this morning with some of this new information coming in. Good morning, Brittany.
Good morning, Laura. Well, Kimberly Sullivan is due back in court here at the Waterbury courthouse later this morning. According to her defense attorney, she could enter into a not guilty plea for all of those charges that she faces in connection to allegedly holding her stepson captive for over 20 years. And today we could also learn more about her release conditions. The prosecution wants to see more strict release conditions, including the potential use of an ankle monitor. News 8 is also gaining more insight into how this now 32-year-old victim was living. Our Catherine Hauser sitting down with Waterbury's police chief Fernando Spagnolo. He described how small the room was, how the victim's only connection to the outside world was a radio. He also shared an update on the man's condition, how investigators built a rapport with him, and his demeanor during those police interviews. Take a listen.
Very pure, very innocent, very truthful was his demeanor. Is his demeanor, actually.
Can you tell us how he's doing right now?
He's doing quite well. He's doing quite well physically. His physical medical needs are being cared for. That being said, I think he's got a long road ahead of him to really cope with his isolation and those decades of life that he missed and that learning experience.
And the police chief also sharing an update on where this case is at with DCF. He says that DCF has located a number of old records in relation to this case, and those are currently being reviewed by the legal team as well as the commissioner. Now, as for Sullivan, she is due back in court at 10 a.m. for her arraignment, and we will certainly be monitoring that on air and online at WTNH.com. Live outside of the Waterbury courthouse this morning, Brittany Taylor, News 8.